through these doors is presented by Gate City Bank.
What can be done today to create a better way of life? We can end hunger, homelessness, and violence. Acts of kindness, compassion, and teamwork bring us together and keep our community safe. Every day at Gate City Bank, we're building a better tomorrow and a better way of life.
Well, for me, my backup plan is being a chef. So if hockey doesn't work out, I'm going to go to culinary school and try to be a chef. So.
What's your go-to dish?
Chicken parm. Make good chicken parm.
Yeah, we still haven't experienced it.
Yeah, well, no one's asked yet, so.
Okay, well, there's going to be a Through These Doors episode where you're going to cook for everyone.
I'm in, I'll do it.
That's not a joke.
I'll do it.
We'll do it.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the announcement of the pod format to start out the season, members of the UND Hockey staff adapt to the new circumstances.
Usually when we come into a new season, we start at the end of August when everybody coming into school at the same time, and then we kind of build our season with only a few weeks of preparation culminating in an October start date. Well, nowadays, with the bubble and the way everything has gotten pushed back, we've had plenty of time here, a lot of time to try to prepare, and I think our balance is, working hard, conditioning, and getting the things we need to do, but also staying fresh and making sure it's fun coming to the rink every single day. When you're piling up 3 or 4 months at a time before you play your first game, that's a long time, and we want to make sure that we shape each day a little bit differently here so it's fresh.
It was kind of disappointing when it wasn't getting named to Grand Forks, but obviously we'll kind of work with what we have and go from there. But like I said, it's once in a lifetime, so it'll kind of be an experience for us to do, kind of doing what the NHL had to do. It would be nice to stay in one locker room the whole time, but after we got word that we're gonna have to move, there's only 6 locker rooms there, so we're gonna have to rotate locker rooms on a daily basis. I don't think we'll have to do it twice a day. I think just once a day, in and out. But after that, it's kind of been a whirlwind just trying to plan things, but it kind of gives me something to do, kind of look forward to, rather than just sit and watch them practice every day.
The level of portability with equipment is an instrumental factor in accommodating the players' needs.
My understanding is we'll be moving the locker rooms an awful lot, so a little bit more portable compared to most weekends that we go on the road, to where we're in the locker room for 3 or 4 days, but now it sounds like we're going to be in a locker room for a few hours in and out again. So a little bit more portable, and then what type of setup we're going to have at the hotel. A recovery room, recovery area, those are things that are still a bit murky.
If you think about it, we have 2 sets of helmets, black and green, 2 sets of pants, black and green, all the tape, all the sticks that we have to bring. We don't even know, you can't really predict sticks. Obviously those can switch on a daily basis. So for, some guys go through a stick a game, but through practices and all the stuff that we're gonna have going on down there, you're not really sure. So we're working on loading up on a Penske truck just to get down to Omaha. We'll hopefully have it there the whole time. And then you also think about the jerseys too. We got white, black, and green jerseys to go along with all that stuff. And obviously it'll kind of add up some quick. We actually had to borrow some trunks from football, those big trunks that you can pack anything you want. And we only have a certain amount because normally we travel with bags, but having to move every day after practicing games, we're definitely going to want stuff on wheels. So we called the football team and asked if we could borrow some of their trunks just to use down in Omaha for the month.
One word would be chaotic. It just is. Between players coming back off of quarantine or isolation, going through the process of if someone did have COVID, to where you get them back healthy, get them back safely. Again, being on quarantine for 14 days, that's pretty tough to get back into it. It's not just cardio, it's not just working out. It's the hips, the lower back, the groin that have to build back up. It's not a matter of getting back into it a week or so. It's a progression like we would normally get into it.
While the past few months have been an adventure, the staff strives to physically and mentally prepare the guys for an active first stretch in Omaha.
Just different things, team building is a big part of it. It's a situation where we try to get away from the rink on some days to do some team building or team bonding through these COVID times. And then also, during practices, switching up into small area games. Usually we play at the end of practice, and now sometimes we may start at the beginning of practice and implement different things through practice that keeps our guys on our toes physically, but also mentally staying sharp to change with things that are coming at them on a daily basis.
Did it hit your head? Oh yeah. So twice.